Hello guys, it's Mickey. Welcome to my channel. And if you're just into my channel, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so as to be notified each time there's an upload coming from me. So today I'm going to be talking about scrub. All right, most of my students, even when they come over to my shop, and some people who talk to me on WhatsApp or learn from me on WhatsApp, don't really know that you tend to have varieties of scrub. That's why we have different kind of scrubs out there, and it also differ with your skin type as well. Just as much as when you want to use a body cream, like Mickey, is this cream going to be suitable for my skin type? Is this skin going to be suitable for when I'm probably, questions that you ask are also they're also peculiar with scrub. You also do them with scrub as well as your face cream. But most people don't know that. Some people just carry scrub, just use this scrub, and no, you don't just dish out scrubs. You don't dish out scrubs. Now this is it. We have emulsion scrub, we have sugar scrub, we have salt scrub, and we tend to have more like, I still call them wash, more like facial wash or body wash scrub, but they still fall under category of either sugar, emulsion. Those are the category they fall into, and either salt as well. Now we have Eman scrub. Eman scrub is an emulsion scrub. This is an example of an emulsion scrub. Scrubs that are like body cream. We make them with emulsifying wax, with stearic acid. They're like body creams, and you tend to fill in with your granules. Now the granules in most of the emulsion scrub, they are not always that sharp. They are not always so sharp. Even when it's sharp, it's always extremely sharp or not too sharp. Always that way, two ways. Okay. La Fresh is also an emulsion scrub. Eden is also an emulsion scrub. Pretty Cowrie is also an emulsion scrub. This is an emulsion scrub. Now there's something peculiar with emulsion scrub. Emulsion scrubs tend to contain more whitening additives, and it's actually more active, if you know what I mean. It's actually active. If you more like, we have what do they call this scrub? Extreme is also an emulsion scrub. It's very active, and they are more concentrated, because since you're like making it from a body cream, you're using emulsifying or adding your stearic acid, you can go right ahead and add your Fabutin powder. You can go right ahead to add your Sepi White or your Giga White powder. You can do all those things. You can add all those powders, mix it with your emulsifying wax and stearic acid. Then the finishing will be your granules. Either you go with salt, either you go with sugar, either you go with almond grounds. If you want to take it natural, you want to use almond grounds, something edible on your skin. Those are your emulsion scrub. They are more active in terms of whitening the skin. Now, in terms of sugar is an exfoliant as well. They tend to exfoliate. The same thing goes with emulsifying scrub. They tend to exfoliate as well. Now, for sugar scrub is mostly for people with dried skin. Emulsion scrub can be used by all, but one has to be wary in terms of using emulsion scrub. Let me get to that. Because of the active ingredients in emulsion scrub, if you want to scrub your hands, it's best to have like a backup of a sharper scrub. If you're using an emulsion scrub, mostly concentrate on the back of your hand, so you don't end up having knuckles. It is very concentrated, but once you're using the scrub all over your body, you notice that most times you might not concentrate on this aspect, and you might end up having knuckles. That's one side effect of emulsion scrub. But if you want to beat the game, you want to be at the top of your game, you get to have like a sharper. You can get like brown sugar. You can separate it and just add a little bit of your emulsion scrub and mix it, so the sugar or the salt is sharper. Then use it on that edge. You're not going to notice anything like knuckles. Now, in terms of our sugar scrub, this is our sugar scrub. Active Plus is a sugar scrub. Now, for sugar scrub, if you notice, after making your sugar scrub, there's always the liquid. The liquid settles on top and the solid settles below. Now, if you want to use the scrub on your face as well as your body, you use the liquid on your face. You don't use the liquid on your body. You use the granules, which is the sugar, on your body. All right. Now, someone with a sensitive skin can roll well with sugar scrub. Someone with a combination skin can roll well with sugar scrub. Someone with a dry skin rolls very well with a sugar scrub. All right. It gives you more moist. And if you have a sensitive skin, your skin it peaks quickly, you need a sugar scrub, because even with a sugar scrub, your skin will brighten your skin. You don't need emulsion scrub. It will brighten your skin. All right. Now let's go right ahead to salt scrub. Now, in terms of before I go right ahead, this is also sugar scrub. All right, this is also sugar. Now, this is actually a dried sugar. This is actually meant for people with oily skin. This is a dried sugar. You need to pour water on your body before you can break it up and scrub. This is actually a dried sugar. All right, it's not with moist. You can see how dried it is, like balls. This is actually meant for people with oily skin. All right, this is meant for oily skin. Now we have salt scrub. We have either Dead Sea salt. This is a salt scrub. All right, Main Beach. This is a salt scrub. We have Ashanti. Ashanti is a salt scrub. Now, people who use salt scrub are people with oily skin. Use salt scrub. All right, just to help give you a bit of, because once your skin is too oily, not good. Too much of everything is not good. So once your skin is too oily, you need to set it back. So salt scrub is the best, because salt scrub will dry your skin. So salt scrub is not suitable for all skin. No, once some people they use salt scrub, In terms of repair, salt scrub also does repair. That's one good thing about it. You mix it up with a cleanser, either your suntan leg or suntan face. If you have body spots on your body, yes, use either one of those Yoko scrub. You can get one of these Yoko spa salts. You push one suntan inside and mix it and use it. It helps in fading off your body spots. It does. It goes in deep, penetrates in deep. But in terms of daily usage, or probably want to use it 3 times in a week or 2 times in a week, salt scrub is meant for oily skin, not for dry skin. All right, for sensitive skin, you can't really use salt scrub for too long, because with time it takes you back to dry skin. All right, and you don't want that. Okay, so now we also have scrubs like this. The reason why I'm talking about this, someone came into my store yesterday and she was going on and on about scrub. She didn't really know which scrub and she was misled. She had to spend so much money in purchasing a scrub. You don't have to. If you know exactly what you want, it's just pretty easy to go for any scrub of your choice. Now, in terms of going for tea tree scrub is just pretty easy to go with, especially if you're having any irritation whatsoever. Tea tree scrub is meant to treat irritation. It's for problems, not meant for general or daily usage. You don't use it on a daily for daily routine. Oh, my daily routine, I just use tea tree. No, it's meant to treat something. If you have like acne, you have dark spots, you want to treat it, yes, you can use tea tree. It's really, really good, but it's not for daily usage. Now, in a spa, this is what you use, because most time when people go to a spa, they want to treat something. They want to take off dead cells on their face. Probably they have acne, they want to use a scrub. So those are what you use instead of Neutrogena. Neutrogena is good, yes, but they've built a name for themselves. But I must tell you, Neutrogena does not really work for all skin type. Not for all skin type. Someone with a sensitive skin might not really roll well with Neutrogena. You might not roll well. Sensitive combination, you might not. A normal skin rolls pretty well with Neutrogena. It's meant for them. But someone with a sensitive, with a combination skin, you will not roll well with Neutrogena. You just spend your money, and it's quite expensive. All right. Little goes a long way when it comes to sensitive skin. Just little. You don't need too much. You don't need too much of that. All right. So tea tree can roll well with you, but there's a problem. Someone with a sensitive skin do not need too much of all this mint and the rest. If you have a scrub with tea tree, it's good, or a scrub with mint, it's okay. You don't need to mix up everything together. No, it might just damage your skin. So that's it. And that's all you need to know about scrubs. We have different scrubs in the market. So just in order to be at the top of your game, to know the kind of scrub to go for, you don't have to break the bank to go for a scrub. If you know you have a dry skin, you go for sugar scrub to give you moist. You have an oily skin, you go for salt scrub. They are quite cheap salt scrub. Any salt scrub will do a good work you want. The only thing is knowing which scrub to go for. And if you want a scrub that contains wash, Ashanti scrub contains wash, you know, contains cocoa benzene, more like detergent, you want a scrub like that, fine. Cool scrub too is really nice, contains detergent which is really nice. All right, so know the exact scrub to go for. Salt scrub are good for oily skin, sugar scrub are good for dried skin. All right, some with a sensitive skin, combination skin, you would love sugar scrub, you would love it a lot, because even with sugar scrub you can always put additives, you can always dabble with additives. Same thing with emulsion scrub. With salt scrub you can also dabble with additives, but at a limited pace, not always, you know, you can't go for that long because you're using salt, and salt is quite sharp, you know, so you don't want it to be so sharp on your skin and tear you off. So sugar scrub you can always add additives. Emulsion scrub is best for adding whitening additives because they are always, so it's always active, it peaks, because it's more like your body cream, you're like adding body cream on your body. All right, so also in emulsion scrub you can add cocoa benzene, you know, to give you a wash. You can also do that. So guys, I'll see you guys in my next YouTube channel, and I love you guys like Kilode. Bye guys.